Alright, so here it is, part 5 of my religion. This is the last part, so then you'll actually get to the good stuff, I promise. Technopaganism. This was a term coined by Buffy fans. If you've ever seen the show, there's an episode about it. But it's been growing some steady popularity within the pagan community. Basically, if you break down the word techno and pagan, you got your pagan part, okay? That's easy. We know what pagan is. Techno is, in this case, short for technology. As a techno-pagan, I use technology a lot in my ritual. I have, instead of having a handwritten book of shadows, I have it on my computer, on my laptop. I play ritual music from my computer. If I ever needed to do a guided meditation, I would record it onto my computer. It's part of my ritual. If I'm in a sacred circle, I'll have it in there, along with anything else I'll need. Some people just define technopaganism as I work with a cyber coven instead of a real one, or I work with, I do all my research online instead of in print books because it's easier in case they get lost. Some technopagans are just, I have an online journal about paganism. It's not a book of shadows, it's just, this is what it is. It's just a journal. Technopaganism has a bit of a bad reputation, mostly because it's not very popular. Most people don't know it. I didn't know it for a while. I just liked technology. I didn't know there was a word for it. But now that I do, it's kind of nice. Excuse me. Technopaganism in some pagan traditions is regarded as a cop-out because you're supposed to be in tune with nature, not in tune with technology. But I don't see how technology is evil. I mean, sure, humans are evil. Humans are a little crazy. And we might be using technology for the wrong reasons, but having a laptop in a sacred circle with a complete list of everything you could ever need in the ritual, let's say you forget your lines, you could just pull it up right away. I think the pros outweigh the risks. Frankly, I prefer having my Book of Shadows on a computer because I can have it backed up in many places, whereas if I just had it handwritten and let's say there was a fire, it could all potentially be destroyed. So, I like the aspect of being able to blend the modern with the saving it everywhere with the old. I don't go too far with the technopaganism. I don't use a laser pointer as a wand. I don't use that sort of thing. I don't use virtual candles. I use real candles. I use real gemstones. I've sort of created a middle ground, maybe something a bit more acceptable in the pagan community. Sure, she has all of her rituals right there in front of her, and she's got her music playing from her computer, but she's still doing mostly stuff the old-fashioned way. I think that that's good. I don't see anything wrong with technopaganism. As somebody who has a lot of outdoor allergies, especially now that it's springtime and all of our windows are open, I am pretty much constantly stuffed up, as you can probably hear. And if I'm outside too much, my eyes have fused shut before with allergy grit. It hasn't been too bad. That hasn't happened for a while. I sneeze, I cough, I wheeze, I can't breathe. And it's mostly allergens. Grass is a big one. Our backyard has a pool and it's all cement, but there's a field right behind it and it's grass. And it's a soccer field, so the pollen's constantly being brought up. I also have a big fear of bugs, so being indoors, there's less chances of a bee landing near you and having me freak out. So I've been able to adapt an ancient pagan tradition of being outside with things like spa music and outdoor sounds on a computer to still simulate the idea without being constantly afraid that something's going to go wrong either through allergies or with bugs. Yeah. I don't see anything wrong with technopaganism, and I hope that I might be able to be a leading voice in what it is. Some people call technopaganism urban shamanism. I haven't really researched urban shamanism, but I am getting a bit of a kit about urban shamanism sometime in May, so maybe I'll do a video on that for you guys when I have it. Well, that was my 5-part series about what my path is. Everybody's path is different. Even if you're in a tradition, you're still going to have different quirks. Sorry about having 5 videos. I probably could have explained it in one, but this was easier. This podcast will be updated every Wednesday and Friday, with the occasional Monday thrown in. I'm going to do everything from book reviews to tarot decks reviews to holidays, deities, really everything. So this may be just our first series of podcasts, but we'll have a lot more, and hopefully we'll have better light for some of them. If you have any sort of video you want me to do, every month or so I'm going to have a viewer question video where it's just 10 minutes of me answering questions, so feel free to leave questions. Yeah, thanks for watching this series. I hope you guys learned something about me, and you've got a little bit of trust for what I'm going to teach you guys. So, every Wednesday and Friday, with Stemmett's YouTube, what is this called? Channel? Yeah, YouTube channel. So, I will see you all then. Thanks. Bye.